Hi, my name is Sunehra Koshy and I am your Amazon Saathi seller mentor. My business name is Crack of Dawn Crafts and we are into paper crafted gifts. I've been selling on Amazon for 5 years now. So I would like to talk to you about the importance of being an FBA seller, having a prime label tag to your products and all the associated options, and how it helped me in my seller journey on Amazon. So when I joined Amazon, it was 2015 and this was the VAT regime. There was an issue, there was no GST, and there was an issue with Bangalore sellers sending their goods, becoming FBA sellers. So fortunately, Amazon figured out a workaround and they launched what is known as the Seller Fulfilled Prime program, and that is the first thing I would like to recommend. For those of you who are not ready to send your goods to the FBA warehouse, at least register for Seller Fulfilled Prime. It means you will get a Prime tag attached to your product almost immediately, and you will get when customers are searching and they are filtering for Prime, your products will show. So it will benefit you in that way. As soon as I registered for Seller Fulfilled Prime, my sales spiked and I could see the benefit almost immediately. So if you're not ready to go into the FCs just yet, at least register yourself for this. When GST was launched, FBA became a viable option for any seller here in Bangalore or anywhere else. So almost immediately I was able to start sending my goods to the FC. So now not only did I get the Prime label, but I also got the FBA label. Both these labels are really good to boost your sales. The other thing that is useful is this option of get it today and get it tomorrow. So get it today means these are filters customers are putting when they are searching for your products. So the minute you put your goods in an FBA warehouse, in a fulfillment center, you will get this FBA tag and you will get this get it today, get it tomorrow tag. And ultimately that is what customers want. They don't want online because it takes time for the online products to reach them. They want to get it as soon as possible. Now by March 2018, I was invited to join the Seller Flex program, and this is a program where your warehouse becomes an Amazon warehouse. So this is again greatly beneficial because you can, without you having to send your goods anywhere, you get the Prime and the FBA label. And it also helps you test new markets. Like if you launch something new, you can just quickly make it FBA and Prime and everything just by flipping a switch on your system, and it's become a Prime product. You don't have to send it there and invest in the cost of sending it and waiting for it to get inbounded to see how it's doing. You can see almost immediately. So this paid off for me very, very well, and there is some investment involved for Flex. You need to purchase particular machines like printers and computers and things like that, but it pays off at the end. It's worth the investment. Now the next strategy to follow in this FBA journey is cluster replication. Whether or not you do Flex, you should explore cluster replication. Now we are in a time and space in this e-commerce life where people want to get their products fast. They don't want to wait to get it. So how do they get it fast? You have to keep it as close as possible to the customer. So now in order to send your stock to these other sites, you have to get a GST number in these other sites, in these other states. And fortunately Amazon has a program called Go Local, which facilitates all this for you. They get in touch. They have a set of CAs who will do it for you. They have fixed pricing. It's really affordable. I mean, really, I find it shockingly affordable. It's really economical, and it's all managed by by these service providers who are Amazon approved, and the prices are capped. So very quickly, I was able to get the GST number in these 2 other states and start sending my products there. Now I have to admit I was skeptical about following this to send my products to different sites. I really felt that if the orders are not coming from those states, why should I send my stock there? But I found after I sent it that the orders just flowed in. So even if your orders are not coming from there, send your stock there. It is because your stock is in a different region that the orders are not coming. Send your stock there and see the orders come. Now these are the main strategies to follow with respect to being an FBA seller, and here are some tips that have helped me along the way. The first is use the inventory planning page on Seller Central. This is really, it takes all the thinking out of the process. All you got to do is choose which site or which state you're considering, or which cluster you're thinking about, and you put that as the filter, and then the page will show you which SKUs you need to send, how much of it, and how long that will last. So it can also help you plan, your future shipments. You can plan your production, plan your manufacturing. I mean, I depend on it so much, and based on that I create a shipment. The next thing I would recommend is, please consider using ATS for your shipment. A lot of people prefer to use third-party service providers for shipping your stock to the FCs. I really find it's super easy to just use ATS. They come, they pick it up and they go. The pricing is really competitive. It reaches very fast. You don't have to do any more coordination. You just do this one shipment pickup, and it reaches and it gets inbounded quickly. You don't need an appointment. I mean, really the benefits are multifold. I don't know why anybody uses another third-party provider, but I used only once and I didn't find it made sense at all. And finally, I would say one tip that I've learned is that it is a good idea to use FBA to manage this pandemic. This is a time when everything is so uncertain. You never know when there's going to be a lockdown in your city or your state, and suddenly your business will be on hold. But if you had already sent your stock to different FCs, your business will continue regardless. Even if that FC has a COVID case, FC might be closed for 1 day or 2 days and then it will reopen. It may not be the same for your business, your people, your own personal business setup. Recently Bangalore had a lockdown. It was an unexpected lockdown, and we were notified 2 days before. It was right during Rakhi time. I had all this Rakhi inventory, and I was like, what if the lockdown gets extended? How will I sell these products? Within those 2 days prior to the lockdown, my team and I, all we did was schedule shipments, and we packed off everything to Bangalore FC, Delhi FC and Maharashtra FC. For 3 days, yes, sales was down because the stock was reaching. But once it reached and got inbounded, it was over. My sales just soared. It was like there wasn't a lockdown. It has made me realize that during the pandemic, which is going to go on for some time, this kind of tension and uncertainty, this might be the way to manage it, which is just to send inventory to FCs. Even though I have a Seller Flex site, send my inventory to FCs so that whatever happens, sales will continue. So that's really all the gyan from me. I really hope you found it useful. If you have any queries or comments, please drop a line in the comment section below. I would be delighted to help, and I wish you the very best on your Amazon selling journey. Bye.